how to peel a Bullock. Most of this fruit is rind. It's a thick rind with a small fruit inside. You really only need 3 tools: a cutting board, a sharp knife, and a big spoon. Just a tablespoon kind of thing. First thing is to cut off this end piece here. And as you can see, the rind is quite thick. You're going to go all the way down to the fruit. That's perfect. Turn it over and put it on its flat side. And then just kind of ballpark it. You're going to be going in a curve and you're trying to get it as close to the fruit as you can. If you cut off a little bit of the fruit, it's okay. There's a lot of rind. And you're just going to kind of go around. See, I've cut a little bit of the fruit. Totally fine. So you're just trying to get as much of that rind off as you can, because it really will save you headache as you're going through this if you can get more of that off. Go ahead and cut the end off, and you can see I cut that much and I still didn't even get to the fruit. So this is all going to get thrown away. And it's kind of fun sometimes to feel inside of here because it's spongy. I've had people suggest to me that they cut and make a stamp out of this, that it might work. Honestly, haven't tried it. My only caution would be it is a citrus fruit, so there's a lot of juice. But it might be worth, giving it a shot and trying it a little bit. Okay, so then the next part is you're going to look at the middle, and there's a little split here. You're cutting through that. There's your fruit. You're going to cut it again. So you're basically cutting a quarter. Stand it up, and you're going to cut this whole end off. And I'll show you why you want to do that in just a second. You cut that all off until you see these little edges. If you need to cut in again, do so, because that saves you a lot of headache. You're seeing about 20 years of practice with this. So then the next step here is twofold. You don't have to move this up so you can kind of see a little bit. This is where the spoon comes in. You're going to wiggle this spoon underneath the edge of one of these white separator things. You're basically prying that away from the fruit, and then you're going to peel that off and throw it away. Take your spoon, and this particular piece doesn't have that many seeds. Many times the seeds are huge. Let me show you a few in my hand here. Like that. The bigger the fruit, the bigger the seeds. If you get a baby size one, your seeds are going to be small. Otherwise, they're going to be very large. You're welcome to plant these and grow yourself a tree, but let me warn you, it gets massive. Brandon compared it to the size of the classroom wide and about 3 stories tall. If I had to guess, I'd say that's probably about a 50-year-old tree. Every winter, the fruit starts coming in around October or so, and then we get to enjoy it at Christmas time. You're using your spoon to separate the fruit from that white part, and just kind of wiggle the spoon in there. Once it's separated, it just peels right out. And that's really it. As you get to the seeds, here's a different piece. As you get to the seeds, and when you're cutting, you're likely to cut through some seeds. So just keep sawing if it's not cooperating. That's why you want to make sure it's a sharp knife. But you're just really going to kind of pop those seeds out. And then you're going to peel the fruit away. And that's really it. And you're just going to keep going until you get it all peeled out of the thing. Usually a medium-sized one, which is about the size that we started with, will take me about a half hour or so to go through and separate it all and peel it out. And then just eat it and enjoy. Merry Christmas.